Hi guys, my name is Meat. This is going to be a review for the SH Figuarts Sailor Mars. This is the third installment to the Sailor Moon Figuarts series, and it's amazing. At first, I was kind of hesitant getting Sailor Moon because it's not quite Figma, and you get that impression like, oh, it's not Figma. But after a while, after getting Mercury, now Mars, I actually start to like it and grow an appreciation for the figure arts. And it's different, and it's not Figma. Yeah. Right, so that's that. And one more thing, I did actually a featured review on this on Tatsu Hobbits. I'll put the link down below if you want to check that out. But likewise, I want to do my own review on my channel. So here we go. And actually, one more thing, you can actually get this from Tatsu Hobby. They have it in store, I believe, along with the other Sailor. Yeah, the Sailor Figuarts, Mercury, and Sailor Moon, and I'll put those links down below as well. So here's the box. Sailor Mars, really nice. Get one of the effects. Well, he's posed when he's about to shoot the fire. Other effect parts, and I kind of wish there's some effect parts on this. Sadly, we don't. But nonetheless, you get the, well, basically you're gonna get this. I believe this is a Fuda, or basically the charm or talisman to dispel evil spirits. So, you know, it's nice that they have that. More posts on top and bottom. Alright, let's go open it up. Alright, so she does have high heels, and despite that, she can stand on her own, but it's a little unbalanced. And a slight tap to the desk or shelf, she'll topple over. So highly recommend if you have blue tack, and I got this from a craft store, get a pack of them, which is kind of like a putty. You can cut them up in bits and just put them underneath. So I'll put one here. Sometimes one is good, but I'll probably put another on the other side, but it keeps her planted. It really helps. Highly recommend getting a blue tack, especially if you put your stuff on a shelf. It just helps if, you know, so for an unknown reason, someone hit it or something. Alright, so let's get on with the review. And she is amazing, and as you can see, she has the same kind of like pearl metallic sheen on her skirt, and that's kind of like for all of them. I'm starting to like that. I really do. And here on the hair, I see a little bit of purple. It's like what's that? Like luminescent purple, or maybe clear. It's like highlights here and here. So that's really nice. And they actually didn't put any joints here. Well, other than the underside. And on some Figmas, I think like was it Asuna? They have it here, and it is kind of unsightly. But they have it on the other side, so you can kind of spread her hair more when she's doing a more dynamic, or she's attacking with her spells. And let's just note that part here, there. But one thing I noticed is it kind of hinders her neck movement. She can look down, but not so much up. Although her face is already kind of looking up, so I guess that kind of offsets that. Alright. And your typical articulation in terms of the arm, elbow, wrist, very articulate. Then you get the waist, which is basically a joint on the upper torso. And I think, again, basically they want this to be you know, seamless right here. You don't want to have a joint right there. But that's good. And you get this really nice, again, we had a pearl finish, purple bow with a metallic red in the middle. You got a red bow on the back. And another thing I want to point out, this actually, I'm trying to determine if the, what do you call this, the collar here is the same as this one, but apparently it's a little different. And that's basically it. I mean, in terms of articulation. Alright, so let's take a look at the different accessories and different faces she comes with. And here's different accessories, and I really like again what they did here. You get a plastic clamshell, and you have everything only in a small container, which you can store away. You don't have to keep opening up your boxes, and it's great. So we have one where she's shouting, and one that she's kind of just looking, straight, very serious. And you have another one where her eyes are closed. And again, I think that's gonna be part where she's chanting. And actually, that one is where she have both of her hands together. It's kind of cool. And there goes Mars. And the one is she's pointing. And I actually kind of wonder how come they don't have another one for. She doesn't have another one for her left. And yeah, it might be an little issue since it's high heels. It doesn't really have a support in the back. Actually, I kind of wish they made the heels a little taller. Then you have open hands. You have, I believe, closed. It's actually not quite the closed, clenched fist. It's more like it's like this, or this actually. And you have a closed fist right there. Alright. So why don't we try this one? Actually, this is very interesting while her eyes are closed. I think that's what the hands are for. They're for like cat. Rawr. Right, so there's like this charm or talisman. It's really nice. And has like 4 characters on it, which I'm not too sure what it says. I'm just gonna assume it's something to dispel evil spirits, or maybe something kind of fire. But it does have a separate hand to hold it. Really nice. Actually, I thought, I think so, from what I remember, sometimes I remember having the charm right in here in the middle. Unfortunately, you cannot do that unless you're gonna use blue tack, which you get. So that's that. It's really nice. And it's one of those that you kind of wish there's some kind of a zombie that you can actually, hold on, I do have something. Put her down. And oops. Hold on. And for those who are familiar with Futurama, you get the devil robot. Or I think the Satan robot. Yep, I got this. I have the keychain, and he's being exercised. But he's a robot. And again, unfortunately, there's no effect part, but if you have a wide variety of action figures, you're gonna stumble upon one that has some flame effects. And luckily enough for me, I do have Ultra Glenfire. For those who have Ultraman Glenfire, you're gonna have this awesome flame effect, and you can have some kind of like this. Although Glenfire used this as actually as a fire staff, but nonetheless, it's a cool. I just need to find a way to have something hold this while we're having this shot. And here's also the stand. That's pretty much all the SH Figuarts Sailor Moon has. So hers is actually kind of interesting. Although one thing I just realized now, actually I haven't opened the other ones or have them on display. I should just display the figure by itself. That it's kind of Sailor Master is upside down. Well, I guess. And this doesn't really hold her well because of her ribbon. This thing doesn't really grasp her waist that well, so that's another issue. And I mean, if you have this facing front, Sailor Mars is upside down. I guess you could put this here. Actually, that may not be a bad idea. But I kind of wish that they did it other way around. And there we go. Alright, so actually that kind of works. And I'm just gonna put this here, like so. Maybe I should have done it in the first place. So, there you go, a lot better. And that's pretty much it. And again, this is a great addition to the Sailor Figuarts line. I really like them. And can't wait to get the next one. I think it's Jupiter. Then we got Venus. And there's a lot more they can make. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. Again, I can't wait for the anime. I think it's gonna be on the next winter. And hopefully they don't push it back again. Well, we'll see. It's just great to rewatch something very nostalgic. Grew up watching Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball. Yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, please comment below or send me a message. And yeah, that's about it. So till then, this is Meats. Thank you for watching.